and welcome to my review of the War to End All Wars album by Sabaton. Released in 2022, this is the last album to feature the legendary Tommy Johansson from Majestica, and boy did he go out with a banger, but let's get to that later. The theme of this album centers around World War I events, and lyrically it's very apparent that the lyricists of the band, Joakim Broden and Per Sundström, are very passionate about these topics, because the lyrics are very dramatic on this album, written in a very passionate and very dramatic way. And for someone who hasn't really studied that much about World War I, it's very, very educational album too, and very interesting to hear about all these stories that I didn't really know about before. But that's the case with many Sabaton albums. There's always something to learn. But it is the case very much with this album, as I know more about World War II than the first one. But yeah, the lyrics really show that Per and Joakim really care about these stories and really want to tell these stories to the world. And it seems that they very much like put them inside of these stories and writing this, because there's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of these emotional parts on this album that really get the feels going. So yeah, one of the really top albums by Sabaton lyrically. And musically it's written by Broden and Chris Rörland, if I'm saying that correctly. But what I looked up, it's mainly written by Broden. And that's he's always been the main songwriter, I guess, of Sabaton. But yeah, on this album, it's just such a diverse album that it's so amazing that this one person is capable of doing this kind of a soundscape. And I just gotta talk about the chord writing of Joakim Broden. It's just it's very fascinating, his way of writing chords. There's a lot of very interesting chord structures on this album, and he does write a lot of these poppy Western music chord patterns, but he likes to switch things up here and there and add like a little bit of spice always to the chords, some kind of a twist there, so that it's not this formulaic type of chord structure. Just makes it sound really special with the twists that he does in their chord structure. So it's very makes it very interesting to listen to the songs. And talking about the variation and diversity on this album, there's a lot of different soundscapes. There's like synthwave stuff of Soldier of Heaven. Then there's like this almost like melodic death metal type of riffs and instrumentation of Hellfighters. There's very much all that classic power metal stuff, and then there's like ballady, almost kind of this cinematic stuff of Christmas truce. There's a lot of variation on this album, and that's what I love about albums, making them very diverse, varied in soundscape. There are no songs on this album back to back that sound the same sonically. There's always like here's this faster song, and then there's this different type of song, softer song, or whatever. You know, it always changes things up on this album, and that makes this listening to this album very, very fresh and very enjoyable. Personally, I love these kinds of albums that have all of these different sounds. Makes it very easy to listen to a whole album rather than all the songs sounding similar. That gets a bit boring sometimes if the songwriting isn't like top notch. But on top of the variation on this album, the songwriting on all of the songs is so good. There are no bad songs on this album. All the songs on this album could be singles. It's just so good. You know, creatively, I would say this album is peak Sabaton. It's just such a showcase of their mostly Joachim's vision and his creativity in making music. It's just such a interesting listen, this album. And also, on top of the creativity and all of that, the musicianship on this album, it is just top notch. Everyone puts their best on the table with this album. The guitar playing, bass, drums, vocals, all just showcases everyone's talent and everyone's skills and what they have practiced and honed over the years. It really shows on this album. Everyone's just on top of their game, and that just makes this album that too makes this album just such a pleasant listen, because everyone just plays flawlessly. There's all these intricate riffs, intricate drum fills and drum grooves, and all of these intricate elements on this album that really call for excellent musicianship, and these guys just nail everything. The guitar solos on this album are fantastic. There's a lot of melody, a lot of emotion, and a lot of technicality. There's really vibey guitar solos here, and a lot of these flashy guitar solos, but not just flashy and just that kind of stuff. There's a lot of emotion, and I think most of the credit for the guitar solos goes to Tommy Johansson. He's a magnificent guitar player as well as a vocalist, but on this album he really shows his best. He really goes out with a banger. He's just very, very good guitar player. Just very, very excellent stuff, this album. A must listen to all kinds of metal fans. It's I promise you, it's not just power metal. There's a lot of different elements on this album. Heavy metal, bit of thrashy stuff, and that kind of melodic death metal riffs also. That synth wavy type of stuff. There's a lot of cool elements, so please check this album out if you haven't. But yeah, such a banger, this album. With all that said, I would rate this album 8 out of 10. Tell me in the comments, what is your rating for this album? And tell me your overall thoughts regarding this record. But yeah, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and let's keep listening to music. Bye.